John, were you born 3 months premature? Indeed I was. Very astute observation. I can hear not all of you laughed at that. A few of the parents in the room, perhaps that couple, definitely that couple, let me go, not true, not true. I read all those books, and he claims to have read all those books, and we know that premature people are not tall like you are, John. They are short in stature, they have thin chests, and they have breathing difficulties. And look at you breathe so well. Indeed I do. It's like my life depends on it or something. But it's true, I was born 3 months premature, and people think I'm lying about that all the time. And granted, I don't look like I was born 3 months premature. I look like a pervert racist. I do, that is my look, right? Some of you laugh, and the rest of you just went, that is what you look like. That is your look to a T. And that T would be preventing Jews from getting a job. Okay, you guys, but you do look like that, though, so watch it. Not that at all. I'm not a pervert racist at all. Like I'm an open, liberal gentleman about town. I'm a feminist, but unfortunately, because of my look and demeanor, even when I say feminist, you all go, oh, here we go. He's gonna say he's a feminist, and then he's gonna go, yeah, I'm a feminist, but I do believe that there are places in the kitchen, because their brains are smaller and they lose all that blood once a month. Am I right, fellas? You took that completely serious, madam. You stared at me like I took a shit in your shit. I fucking knew it! You look like everyone who voted for Trump, like Stephen Harper on steroids, and your views came out and I knew I will blog about you, sir. I went down to UQ's and Jason Hastings was very, very rude to womankind. Now that joke is hilarious because my name is John Hastings, but none of you know who the fuck I am. It's not my name was stated. It's Canadian show business right there, so you can just make up your own name. It's very fun. Oh, that Brad at the end, who's a hoot. Anyway. I believe in equality for all the genders. I want us to be equal. I would. And it affects me, not in the same ways. Like, I get paid a lot of money for basically nothing. But still, thank you, one guy. The rest of you. You really shut that laugh down, because your missus looked at you in a second. Did you laugh at that? Let's see who's laughing when you ain't grabbing hold of his pussy, motherfucker. Why did I suddenly turn into a 70s pimp for that little punchline right there? What the fuck was that? You go grab hold of this pussy, you go, fuck it. How was the comedy show? Well, the comedian claimed to be a pervert racist and then confirmed it with, I think, the most racist impression of what I assume was a black guy I've ever seen. No, newsflash, pimp, white, but from Detroit, that's why it has that accent. You guys are racist, not me. I believe in anyone can have any job they want, and if a white man wants to have a pimp, well, he's just going to talk like they do in the movies that he watched. It's a little thing called winning an argument even though you're clearly in the wrong. The trick is, seem confident, shout loud. Where was I? Oh yeah, being very good at comedy. Anyway, so... I'm a feminist. I'm totally a feminist, and it affects me. It affects me because women are worried and frightened. I've met a woman has never leaned in to kiss me after the first date, and I always have to lean in and kiss them, which is terrible, because I'm incredibly top-heavy. So if a woman doesn't want to be kissed by me, which is fine, gravity is such, I'm coming anyway. Which is why I've ruined many a first kiss by just staring into a woman's eyes. Madam, I'm about to kiss you. If you don't want it to happen, go right, go left. Do not remain still. Or you will receive a headbutt. 3, 2, 1, l'amour. As I said before, I'm 3 months premature. And the reason why I have another side effect, like breathing difficulties, physical side effects, because of breathing difficulties, is because of experimental drugs were pumped into my body at the last minute. Only time to take experimental drugs to save a baby's life. If you're at a concert and someone walks up, hey, you want to do some of this butter? It's got cocaine in it. Say no. That's a white man with dreadlocks. Never speak to their kind. I have the mental side effects of prematurity. What a fucking laugh that was. Is Santa Claus here? Are you Santa? You're Mike? One more time?
might.
You might. So man responded to the question, are you Santa? I might. You might be Santa, or you might be Santa's disappointing son, Nick Claus, who spent all the money for the Syrian children on weed. I don't know why it would specifically be the Syrian children. It's just, I was reading now on the streetcar. This is an unnecessary cul-de-sac we found ourselves in. Don't worry, I'll save it with laughs. Now, I've decided I was born premature. I have something called dyspraxia, which means I was born without reflexes or eye-hand coordination. But it's such a condition that's so not really that well known that none of you knew what it was when I said it. You just thought I mispronounced dyslexia. I don't have dyslexia. I have dyspraxia. I can read fine. You throw a book at me, and then I'm fucked. I am technically disabled. Do you understand? I am technically disabled. Do I have any of the benefits of being disabled? No. I don't get to use a closed parking spot when I go to a shopping center. Oh, I use the disabled toilet, but I use it like all of you, with shame and haste. Wander into the public toilet and you notice it. You don't go straight to the disabled toilet like a psychopath. You notice it. Ooh. What do we have here? So much space. Man can really get some thinking done. So you go in there, you sit down, and do your filthy, dirty chocolate business. Just fucking hammering logs out of your butt. That was just for you and me, my friend. None of these other people enjoyed my description of doo-doo as hammering logs out of your butt. Something about the inclusion of butt at the end of that sentence that makes it seem creepy. Because it was very dirty and filthy, hammering logs. I was going to say asshole like a man. And then I say butt. Like the father of a 4-year-old who's sick and tired of saying bum. So we moved on to, I will kick your butt, Travis, if you don't get off those swings. It's gotten tense in here. Guys, do not worry, I'm very good in a tense situation. Like one time I was in an elevator and someone farted and 2 people claimed responsibility. Sitting there on the toilet, hammering logs out of your butt. What are you thinking about, Scott? There's one thing going through your entire mind in that moment, which is, fuck, I do not want to see a wheelchair roll. It's a terrifying prospect, something that some of you have not even thought about until this moment. But tomorrow when you're at the mall trying to grab some sales and you head into the toy to hammer logs out of your butt. I'm gonna keep fucking saying it until you roll on your feet yelling, hammer my logs out of my butt! Based on the reaction of that exaggerated act out, I think we're gonna be here for quite some time. What do you do? What do you do? Happened to me. It was just there. Wheelchair came immediately. And I just cut it off. The shit of my penis. That would have been a weird reaction. I know how to deal with this. Ah! Open the door. This is why I use it! I'm fucking crazy! I need all the space from the friends who live in my head. I agree. It was an odd turn for that joke to take. To you because you were looking at me with just utter confusion. If someone was like, I knew it was your duty that you were cutting off with your sphincter. And not your, who would cut off? Why would you have a knife in that situation? I just immediately cut it off, stood up. I hope I wiped. I don't remember doing it. I assume I did. It's a natural reaction. I just opened the door. And there, sat in a wheelchair, was a man in a wheelchair. If it was a woman in a wheelchair, ooh, advantage Hastings. What are you doing in here? Oh, enough about me. I feel like you're the one who broke social decorum first off. So then the attorney's looking at me and he said, excuse me, why are you using my specially designated toilet? And I said, well, I'm technically disabled because I was born 3 months premature. He said, you don't look like you were born 3 months premature. Usually people born premature have very shallow chests and difficulty breathing. And you seem like you breathe well, almost as if your life depends on it. And I would say, well, I've taken some experimental drugs. And he'll say, oh, I've taken some experimental drugs. My legs may trap me in this chair, but my mind will always be free. And that's how I met Charles Xavier, the leader of the X-Men.